Hello and welcome to our new channel. We are a group of students who have realized that there is a shortage of computer knowledge in the world today, so we want to change that. And so we thought we could show you some stuff on Microsoft Words. It's a program which you can find in your applications or simply pressing Command and space and typing Word. Since I already have it open, I don't need to open it now. So here's Word, and there's a lot of important stuff here to show, but I'm gonna show you the most basic things today. So here is these tabs where you can find everything in Word. And first of all, Home is the most important, where you can, for example, change the font here, where you can take anything. This one looks cool. Here you can, change the different font, yeah. Then you can change the font size here if you mark the text and press for example 18, you can make it larger. And yeah, there is also these quick font changes they decrease the font size by 1. Then you can also have the text in bold or italics and bold or underlined or everything. You can have them all at the same time. And if you would like to write, for example, 2 to the power of 2, you need to press this button here, and then you can write 2. Then you can press it again to write normal again. Same with this thing. Here are already some normal fonts or normal styles that are already there from the beginning. So, for example, I always use my work, and then it changes it automatically to what I want it to have. Times New Roman, size 12. Then there is also other things. I have a short story here, so we could, for example, change this heading to be in the middle instead from these. These show where the text is, so we could also have it on the right side or the left side. And then if we have the main text, we could also center it, put the text to right or left as we usually have, or simply make it to be like blocks. Now, because there is these things, it won't be exactly like blocks, but we can make it to be. And also we can change the font of these texts like that, and the font size 1 up, for example, and it always changes the parts that you have marked like this. If you want to go back, you can always press this button, and if you want to go back to where you got back from, you can press this one. But I want to have the text as I had it in normal now. See there. You can always you could also use these and add lists, for example. And then if you only want usual dots, bullet points, you can write something. Every time you press enter, it makes a new bullet point. But you can change this to be different kind of dots, or you could also have different, you could have numbers. And then if you want to make sublists, you could have, what I like the most is numbers 1.1. So when you press enter and then tab, you get the second number, so 1.1. And you can press tab again to get the next one. Or if you press shift and tab, you get back to the normal ones. So there. Then you can also make, this is very important, have the, this one, how far away the lines are from each other. So the line spacing, this is 1.5. But usually we use 1 or 1.5. You can make text blocks or shapes and pictures. We can show you later on in some other video how to make pictures, because that's a little bit harder. So then there is the next tab, layout. Basically is the layout, so you can have different columns. For example, I could have 2 columns here, and then the text will be like this instead. You can have as many columns as you want to, but usually one is the most nicest. It looks nice. So orientation, that's sometimes you want to have your paper like this instead. We can show here. Here is the zoom, where you can zoom out and in. So when you print it, the text will be this way instead of being the normal way. Portrait, it will be landscape. Yeah, so the ideas are also important. Here is the zoom, where you can see many pages or just one page and how close. Then here, down here, you can see the words, how many words you have, pages, print the layout view, you can change the layout here. You have draft view, but usually I just use the print layout view, because then you see how it looks like when you will print it. So the next tab is document elements, where we can, the most useful which I use is the table of contents. Because then you can have, if you have headings, it will make the table of contents automatically. But then you need to use these already made styles, because they are called heading 1, heading 2, as you can see. So heading 1, heading 2. Then there is also headers and footers, which are really, really useful. So we could do this, and then type our name there. And then that would show up on all the pages, every page, as you can see. And all the footers is the same thing, but be under the page. And here are some already made styles you can have there. And footnotes, if you have something typed here, you can write 1, 2, and you can then type in what it means, which are useful when you make essays. And also bibliography, but I don't usually use it. It's hard and easier to make with other programs. So then there is a couple of more tabs, which you can make tables, charts, but these are usually more easy to do with Microsoft Excel, this one. And then just import them into the Word, but we can show you how to do this later on in some other video. Smart art and review. If there is someone else is reading a text, they could use the review, for example, marking this one and placing a new marking, and here they can write their comments like why is he saying this. And then the next person, when you save it, they will see these comments. Okay, so now we have our basically the most basic things to do when you're writing a text. Here is the where you can save your documents. So you press this one, or you could also use the files and save as if you want to name it. So techniques people, I want to call this document techniques people. I want to save it in documents. And here you can change what kind of document type you would change it. We could take, for example, PDF and save it. Then I would find it here when I go to documents, techniques people. And also, if you want to print your document, you can either press this one or just Command P. I use the Command P now. And then this page opens up. So here, first of all, you need to choose your printer, and that's what you need to make. You need to know what printer you have, and you need to have that printer installed. But then you can see your pages, but you can make the only print pages. For example, now only page 1 of 1 will be printed, or all pages 1 to 3. Okay, then then you press print, and it will print to the printer you have chosen here before. You can also open new documents here, or open an old document which you have written, or create new documents, pressing this button, and a totally new document, empty document will show up. So that's basically it. So when you want to go away, press the red buttons here. I don't want to say this now. And then you just quit Word. So thank you for watching, and watch our next videos. Thank you.